right, so do you think that porn affects the way that, you know, men interact with women, like in real life? You know, like, does it have an effect on them?
I would say it absolutely does, because I have previously in my life I have watched a lot of porn, and I was in a phase where I was unhappy with my basically a lot of areas in my life. My work life, my dating life was pretty much no women in it at all, and I was fairly depressed. And I would sort of just, I guess, I'll be honest, masturbate every night before I go to sleep. And that sort of keeps you numb. And while it doesn't seem like an addiction, the truth is it really is if you're doing it all the time. And that will definitely lower your natural energy levels and your libido to go out and approach women and flirt with them. So actually, when I realized that porn was an issue for me, I cut it out of my life. And that was actually it was the same time in my life that I started getting into approaching women. So by refraining from like masturbating and ejaculating all my energy out of me, I was building a lot of energy up, and then I was transferring that into meeting women, which had a very positive effect on my life. I think a lot of guys, it's probably a big, huge epidemic problem that they are just masturbating all the time to porn, and they're sort of feel like they're content sexually because they're getting their release every day, or however often they're doing it. But the truth is that I'm a big fan of nature, and I always think what we're supposed to do in nature, and we're not supposed to have the technology to have a million smoking hot girls doing crazy things on your screen instantly, instantly on the internet at any time. That is just too much stimulation for your brain, and the part of our brain that gets turned on and sexually stimulated can't tell the difference between digital and real life.
Real life, right?
So most people, the patterns of porn is that they open up a lot of tabs or they go to a lot of different scenes quick, and that is a dopamine rush to the brain every time. And a lot of dopamine each time. And we have dopamine receptors that actually starts to numb the dopamine receptors and how they respond to stimuli in your environment, stimulus. So it's actually a really big problem that I say you should absolutely cut it out of your life. Never look at it.
Never?
It's like,
a lot of guys are going to be like, what?
Yeah, I'm going to say never, because if you are never looking at it and you replace that with real women in your life, that's what nature wants. It wants you to, say you have sex on a Monday and whatever, you don't have a relationship or something. Now you go the whole week not getting laid. You're going to be motivated to approach and meet that next girl when you see her, when you're attracted to her, because that's what nature wants you to do. If you're jerking off 3 times every night, you're going to see girls and be like, I could meet her, I could just go home and jerk off. Like, it's the temptation is very strong, that it feels like it's satisfying something, but it's really not. So that's the problem. Is it's sort of like it's like fast food or ice cream or something. It feels good in the moment, but if you continually do it, you're going to get fat and you're going to be depressed. So it's sort of the same thing. If it's like an artificial filling for your sex life, and then if you continually embrace it, and that will become your habitual pattern. That will be how your brain will just default look to solve your horniness. Hey, let me just go on the computer really quick. You will be very unmotivated to go out and meet women. So I'd say you want to really, really cut it out of your life completely and replace it with real women. I mean, if guys are like, no, oh my God, don't take away my porn, I want to watch it. You should be just replacing it with real women. And if you are not feeling that you're capable of doing that, now's a good time to get good at doing that. Go out and build the skills, and by cutting it out of your life, it will give you the motivation to do that. I'd say for any guy that's masturbating frequently and doesn't believe me, I challenge you to go 2 weeks without masturbating or orgasming.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
See what your energy level is like. I guarantee you will feel like Superman. You will have tons of energy. You wake up early. You'll be motivated. I'd even say I used to have like mood swings and be not like depressed, but like more prone to like crankiness and like frustration. And now I try to limit even the amount of sex to if I meet my girlfriend 1 day a week, we have a whole bunch of sex, and then I go the rest of the week without it. And that will really boost my energy levels up. I'd say if I went a month without busting a load, like I said, after the 2 weeks, you feel like Superman. And on the third week and stuff, I would be hit by like waves of like total happiness, like just pure joy, like out of nowhere. It's like just sitting in the park or something.
Right.
So it's something I really never experienced, and I'm telling you, the energy levels and stuff, it is real. So I would say definitely, before you say Steve's crazy, he's insane, I'm gonna go jerk off, just try it, give it a try. And if you can't go 2 weeks, then you know you have an issue with it and you have an addiction.
All right. I probably got an addiction. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Thanks so much for watching. And if you want to be on an episode, make sure you email us at itaxmediaservice@gmail.com. Also, make sure you click the link below to get my free dating advice products. I got products for women and men for free. So click the link below, and we are out of here. We'll see you next time. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.